After the increasing tensions in the Middle East and Iran's attack on Israel, many people are seeing this issue moving towards a full-flag war, while a large section also believes that if this war starts, then the matter will be. It will not take long to reach World War III. But is it really going to happen? On October 1st, Iran has surprised the whole world by carrying out its second direct attack on Israel this year. The first attack was carried out in April 2024, in which drones and cruise missiles were used. But this time, the attack was carried out only with ballistic missiles. This attack was so calculated that not a single missile fell in the populated area. Iran, in a way, sent its message to Israel by targeting only military bases and airfields. Israel got another hobby when Iron Dome also failed to destroy many missiles in the air. Some of these missiles hit Israeli airways where usually Israel's Lockheed Martin F-35 are stationed. Satellite images also confirmed. What has happened is that an Iranian missile fell right on top of the hangar. Now the eyes of the world are on Israel. Everyone wants to know whether Israel will actually hit back or not. If a full-scale war starts between Israel and Iran, then what will be those moments? There will be people who can easily turn this war into World War III. And the most important question is that if this war happens, then many Western countries will stand with Israel, but who will Iran have the support of? Today, the Middle East once again stands on the brink of a deep and damaging war where two powers have come face to face. This is considered to be the most dangerous moment ever for the entire region. Israel has been fighting indirectly for the last 45 years. Now it has come face to face. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has responded to Iran for firing 180 ballistic missiles that it will definitely have to be given an account. Israeli military has also said that Iran will definitely have to retaliate. Now the Israeli government will decide when, where, and at what level the attack will be given. Last time when Iran made the first direct attack on Israel in April 2020-24, at that time America had advised Israel to remain silent, but this time it remained silent. It is not like it was last time. This time Israel's Iron Dome appeared to fail to a great extent, but despite spending millions of dollars, how did this happen? Israel's Iron Dome is an advanced missile defense system and is designed to intercept and destroy artillery shells. This system is considered to be very effective and accurate. The success rate of Iron Dome is more than 90, which means that this system can intercept and destroy a very high percentage of the rockets and missiles launched. The weakness of Iron Dome is that it can stop only 80 missiles simultaneously, and then, after calculating, Iran launched 2 times more missiles than the capability of Iron Dome. If we look at the history of Israel, then there is no such event. It is not found on which they have not responded to the attack on them. That is why it seems that this time also the attack will definitely be responded to. In response to the even April attacks, Israel retaliated against Iran by destroying this fun airbase. There was a missile attack on Iran, but it was so small in response to Iran's 170 drones and 30 cruise missiles that it was not highlighted in the media so much that it was not even known for several days whether this attack was carried out by Israel or someone else. In the current scenario, Israeli planners would be debating not only when and where, but how hard to attack Iran. If seen, Israel has 3 targets. The first is a conventional military attack in which those sides of Iran can be targeted where the ballistic missiles were launched from Iran. They could be launch pads as well as command and control centers, and it is also possible that a high official planning an attack on Israel could be killed. The second target is the economy. That is, those targets from which Iran's economy. These targets could also cause significant damage to Iran's oil fields, petrochemicals or power plants, or even shipping ports. But experts believe that this is not such a good target for Israel because it could harm Iran's civilians. The population will be harmed, and because Iran had targeted only Israel's military installations with its ballistic missiles, perhaps Israel will also not attack the civilian population. And finally, the third and most dangerous target is Iran's nuclear program. This is the program which is the reason. America has imposed sanctions on Iran for the last several years. Iran does not yet officially have nuclear technology, but work on it is definitely going on at a rapid pace. Naturally, uranium has a special isotope which is used to make a nuclear bomb. Its quantity is only 0.7. This isotope is called U-235. At 0.7, it is not enough to make a nuclear bomb. For this, it is necessary that the quantity of U-35 should be at least 20. The process of increasing this quantity is called uranium enrichment. America, Israel, and many countries. It is believed that Iran is enriching uranium in its secret nuclear facility, and it is very close to achieving its goal, after which it will be successful in making a nuclear bomb. They believe that if Iran gets the nuclear bomb, then it will get the world to take decisions as per its wish. Israel can also target these nuclear facilities where Iran has been working on the enrichment of uranium for many years. Iran's biggest enrichment plant is in the city of Tanz. This facility has been used many times before. Bar has been a victim of sanctions and inspections. The second facility, which seems to be the most dangerous, has been built by digging inside the mountains near Fard village, whose main purpose is to protect the facility from airstrikes. But apart from these two, there are other facilities in Iran. There are many nuclear sites which can be Israel's target. Attacking Iran may not be such a big issue for Israel, but its consequences can be more dangerous. Iran says that by attacking Israel, they have destroyed Hezbollah's base in Beirut. We have taken revenge for the death of leader Hassan Nasrallah and Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran. That is, now the score has been settled. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian says that what we have done is just a small glimpse of our advice if Israel, even if the Zionist regime tried to answer us, then Iran could stop unconvincing. And all this is because Iran has been facing international sanctions for many years. If understood in simple words, international sanctions are a way to punish any country. Iran has almost 10% of the world's oil reserves, which puts it at the 4th position. But due to sanctions, it can sell its oil only to limited countries. Apart from this, international banking transactions are done through SWIFT. This is done through the SWIFT system, and Iran has also been excluded from this SWIFT system, due to which it is very difficult to send money here. Due to all these restrictions, Iran's army is not capable of competing with Israel, and neither is Iran's army. The intelligence agency is not such strong that it can plan a targeted operation in Israel like Israel's Mossad did a pager attack in Lebanon. But this does not mean that Iran is completely hollow. They have countless quantities of ballistic missiles and cruise missiles. If Israel attacks, Iran has only 3 options left. One is the proxies, i.e. Hezbollah in Lebanon and Tej in Yemen, who are already continuously attacking Israel. The second option is Iran's ballistic missiles, which may be Iran this time, launched to target the local population of Israel. And the third option is such that if used by Iran, not only Israel but many countries of the world can be affected, and this option remains a threat to Israel and America. Yes, Iran has already said that if Israel attacks us, then we will also harm those countries which support Israel. The third option is that Iran's IRGC Navy, which is holding its ground in the Persian Gulf, of course. Although they have a small but very large group of missile attack ships, these ships cannot directly attack America's supporters Bahrain or Saudi Arabia, because keeping this threat in mind, America has already deployed its Navy's 5th base in Bahrain. Fleet worship is maintained, but Iran's ships are easily deployed with mines on the Strait of Hormuz, and America is being eaten. Blocking the Strait of Hormuz will block the entire Persian Gulf through which 20% of the world's oil supply passes. If this happens, the whole world may have to bear the loss of starting a war with Iran. There is another danger of starting a war with Iran. Suppose if Israel, America, and its allies attack Iran from all sides and its retail. If all the possibilities of doing so are cancelled, then an open war will start, and then this war will be on a much larger scale than normal wars. Now Russia will have to jump into it, and China too, because both these countries are strategic partners of Iran. Russia's point: if we do this, both Iran and Russia support each other in Syria. Russia may not fight a war directly against America, but it can supply weapons to Iran. It will support Iran at political and diplomatic level also. Similarly, China will also support Iran. It is a strategic partner of Iran, but China will not provide direct military support. Yes, it is true that China can buy oil from Iran to support it. It can support Iran in the United Nations and can also put pressure on USA. North Korea can also support Iran. Iran is an indirect ally of Iran, which can covertly support Iran in weapons. So now our main question is whether there are chances of World War III starting in this condition or not. World War is a war in which the big powers of the world like USA, Russia, etc., Europe, and China fought among themselves along with their respective allies. But in the case of attacking Iran, it is very difficult, but not impossible. Many such cases were seen in World War I and World War II, in which one country merely supported the other country. But still, they evolved directly in the war. Today, after the ascension of Duke Franz Ferdinand, Austria-Hungary attacked Serbia. In this war, Germany supported Austria-Hungary while Russia supported Serbia. France and Britain also did this. They joined the war because they were allies of Russia at that time. In this way, the scope of war increased through alliances and World War I started. We find similar examples in World War II also when Germany attacked the countries of Europe. So Italy helped him. Because of this support, Allied powers like Britain, France, and USA also started targeting Italy. Of course, till that time, Italy itself had not launched any attack. In a war situation, no one sees that, whether the next one has started the attack or not. Just as America is helping Israel from a distance in the conflict between Israel and Iran, similarly in World War II also, America first wants to keep itself away from the war and focus on its economy. But then an incident happened due to which America jumped into the war unwillingly. Overall, the thing is this, that if Israel launches a major attack on Iran, then a full-scale war between these two countries can start, and if America participates in this war, then the war can spread to the entire region, and there are chances that World War III will also start. But these are just excerpts. Whether it will happen or not, only time will tell. What is your opinion on this whole matter? Do tell me in the comment section. I hope that you will also like and share this video with your loving comments. Thank you very much. See you in the next great video.